Alright everyone, welcome back to part 3 of the advanced all monster tokens route. If you have not caught part 1 or part 2, I highly recommend you to watch them first before you get to this video, otherwise some things I say might not make sense, or you just might not even know where I am in the run period. But without further ado, just be sure to like and subscribe and let's get going. So after we pay this 500 gate, we're basically going to go into which way, and then we're going to immediately go down this hallway here and get to this warp gate here. And we're setting this up later so that later on in this run we can come back to Rec so that we can get both of the Rec tokens and Rec 3 and a Ghast 2? Yeah, a Ghast 2. But that's just for later so we can backtrack those tokens much easier, go through some less loading screens and such, and we're basically going to do the same thing we did in the beginner tutorial up until here. So, in Lighthouse 1, we're going to do something known as a frame perfect. So, basically, what a frame perfect is just hitting the button, and instead of playing the bonking animation like such, you instead basically release the B button right as you hit it, and then you cancel the bonking animation, and then you can keep going. This allows you to make some faster cycles, and basically each one of these saves about a second. And I'm not going to linger on them too much, but we basically get a frame perfect, and then we can make our way to the top. And if we do that, then we'll be able to make a really fast cycle. And if we don't get a frame perfect, essentially we'll just be slightly slower getting up to the top. And we're going to go for another frame perfect at the top here on the light bulb 2. And basically if you hit both of these, you'll save about 2 seconds. And then from here, we're going to do another pause storage. Wait, actually, I can just do pause storage because I'm on Emule. Let's just do pause storage. And then we're basically just going to pause storage to shock 2. And then let's just keep going. So now we're going to make our way to the plungers. We're just going to... how I like to actually... We'll talk about this for a second. How I like to get into Creepy 1 is I like to basically just do one of these. And it's basically just... I like to slide from A to B. So instead of like, you know, doing like a normal A to B, I'm kind of high in the air. If I just slide, I will go the minimum distance in the air possible, meaning that you'll have a faster super smash, and this will be relevant in the next level because we're going to do what we're going to do here is that we're going to ground pound this guy because he's really annoying, but then we're going to ground pound this fish once because we actually don't need to kill him. We can just do that same method and then use the B button and then dash around him and just kind of make it through Creepy 1 very quickly. And then here, we're going to actually single jump to these. I did introduce double jumping the first time that we did this, but you can actually just single jump on all of these and not get hit. And then you can make a slightly faster cycle where you can get around. All right, let's try this again. Maybe this time not sucking. What we're going to do is slightly up right here, and then we're just going to single jump into all these keys. Because single jumping is just faster than double jumping into these keys. And then we're going to make a cycle with this guy where we can basically just get around him without having to kill him. And then we're going to do Shaggy Skip again. Again, I like to come out here where this wall is slightly jutted out and then jump back down right into that corner. If you're not getting it, try to hold slightly more back into that corner. In Creepy 3, we're going to make a cycle with these hooks. And basically I'll just show the cycle to you. We're just going to kind of make our way here, stutter here for like half a second, and then we're going to get on through. And then we can basically go up all 4 times. There is a slightly slower cycle here where you basically go up, 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 down. And I'll just try to show that to you all. You basically just run a bit more and then you go bottom side. It's just slightly slower. But again, here's the fastest one where you go up the whole time. You're probably losing like maybe half a second to a second going for the slower cycle. It's really not the biggest deal in the world, but... And then basically we're going to do much of the same. We're just going to kind of run up here, get the plungers, make sure to keep moving after you get the plungers so you don't play the post-up animation. And then we're going to make our way into Hedge 1, and we're going to do some more backtracking. So I just wanted to do a quick word for those of you on the beginner route. If you come from the beginner route, you're graduating to the advanced route. This next section, all of the Hedge tokens, Misbehavin, up until the Earn Room is pretty much identical. I'm just going to tell you the differences so you don't have to watch this whole section. We're going to be doing something different in Hedge 3, so I'll leave a timestamp here to Hedge 3. And then in Misbehavin 1, we're just going to collect the first snack line. So after we get the token, we drop down and hit that first key. When you go to the right and you go to the second key, we're basically collecting that whole line of snacks, and that's the only differences from here up until Misbehavin 3. And again, if you're just dry on the almost tokens route completely, then we will show you. But I just wanted to just give a quick tidbit, and again, and just give you the option of skipping forward. But for everyone else, let's keep going. So in Hedge 1, what we're going to do is that we are just going to run it basically straight down in a straight line, and we're just going to go get this first token. And literally there's not much to talk about in this level. We're just going to kind of run through as fast as possible. There's no cycles, there's no really anything. We're just going to kind of, I guess, like hug the bottom side of this wall and tightly turn around this corner. You're just hugging walls, turning the corners, just basic movement fundamentals. Just basic movement stuff here. We're gonna go for Eat Cycle again here. I alluded to it before when we first learned the Eat Cycle, but just gonna go for it again, see if we get it. We did, nice. And then we basically just keep going. Same song, different dance. I like to kind of dash over that little crevice there on the second time. It just allows you to get over a bit faster. And then I don't like super smashing on those guys because it's faster just to run instead of being in the air. And then here is Hedge 3. So we're going to do something slightly faster in Hedge 3. And what that is we're going to do the same cycle that we were doing where we just run and we just double jump over this guy. But now we're actually going to do this jump over the tar without the super smash. So we're just going to super smash off this guy's head. And then we can actually just jump here. And then we can just keep going like that. So I'll show that one more time. Again, cycle, you just are running the whole time, never B dashing, just single jumping twice over those two things, double jumping over the Scarecrow, and then just going to make our way over here. Again, single jumping here, and then here we're going to double jump, ground pound, and then we can just double jump again, and then we can make our way over. You can single jump over both of those gaps. I just double jump for safety sometimes if I'm just not feeling it. And then we're going to do the same cycle here where we're just going to one dash through both of those shooty boys and then make our way into Misbehavin 1. Misbehavin 1, we're just going to wait for 2 seconds before dashing, and then we're just going to dash over here to this guy, ground pound off of him, jump up, get this token, fall off into the first key, and here's like the only snack adjustment from the beginner route. We're actually going to be collecting the snacks in this line, or missing them, LMAO, but whatever. You don't want to like stop for snacks generally, so if you miss like a snack that I'm going for, generally you just want to keep going unless it's like a snack box or something. If it's a snack box, you probably want to jump back for it, but if it's just like a single snack, just fuck it, you know what I mean? And then we're just going to make our way up. We can just kind of jump up like that and make our way into Misbehavin 2. So Misbehavin 2, we're basically just going to dash straight through this level. Just going to aim our head around this guy. And basically just straight line through this level. Not much going on here. And then we're going to make our way into Misbehavin 3. And again, there is a cutscene skip at the beginning of Misbehavin 3 here. And what I like to do is I like to hold in between the upright and the right notch. So upright and right notch. I'm going to save state a little closer to the thing. So in between the upright and the right notch, I like to hold. And then basically as soon as you see the thing, as soon as it flicks back over, you just want to single jump, and then you can skip the cutscene like that. So again, here we go. And then you move, and then basically like once you see it move, you just want to wait for like a second and then press A. You just basically want to feel Scooby moving, and then the camera should snap back to you, and then you can make your way over. And then from here, it's just the same old AutoScroller. as before. Again, even if you are dry into the advanced route, just skip forward here. It's literally just an auto-scroller. Just collect every single snack in this level until the urn room, except for the final snack arcs near the end of the level. And this is literally just AutoScroller city. So just make sure you don't die, because if you die, you reset the room. But here's your timestamp for that. And then if anyone's watching here, Raffle, how we doing? I'm thinking about doing a bingo run soon. I think me and Cole are going to do a bingo run soon. If you watch this when it comes out on the 21st, I think me and Cole are going to do a bingo run next weekend. And that'll be on my stream, probably on Cole's stream too, if you want to watch that. He hasn't actually 100% agreed to do this with me, but, you know, it's probably going to happen. You know, I'm going to submit to GDQ. I don't know, that'll be pod. I'm going to submit actually all monster tokens. I'm going to submit all monster tokens to GDQ. I'm also going to submit all bosses in any %. And this is the arc that I was talking about, where you basically just like don't collect all these snacks. You basically just bolt through because we're at the end of the level. And then now we're going to make it into Grave 1. Alright, so when we get into Grave Plot 1, we're going to do something known as Beat My Keys. If you already are doing this from beginner out, you can skip forward to the next room. The next room, we are doing something different. There's something different in the next room, in the urn room. But for the rest of you, just single jump over this guy. Wait for that guy to come up, and then boop, just like that. So I'll show it one more time, and basically what we're going to do is run off here, single jump, B-dash, single jump, B-dash, single jump, up into the shovel, B-dash as soon as you get hit by it, and then single jump over there. If those guys are anyway, just be sure to try to avoid them. And then we're going to make our way into the urn room. So the urn room, we're doing something different here. We're going to do urn room skip. And basically we're going to skip this whole auto-scroller. So we're going to death abuse. So urn room skip. What we're going to do is that we're basically just going to jump over here, get that snack box, jump on the left side of this pole, and then hold onto the upright notch, and then climb our way up here. Sometimes these ledges can be finicky. So if upright's not working, you can kind of shift it to in between the up notch and the upright notch to get up here. I'll show it again. Just gonna upright here, upright, and basically just double jumping. And again, if that's not working, if you're not getting the right angle, you can kind of go more up, and that will give you a better angle. Just make sure you're towards like the make sure you're like more towards this so you can hit those ledges. And then from here, we're going to do the hardest part of this trick, which is just an extended double jump super smash. And we're basically going to run off very slightly and do an extended double jump, and we're going to super smash onto the platform. Like so. I kind of like to switch to the down right notch at the very, very end. So after you, basically after you initiate your super smash, I like to switch to down right, just because it gives you a slightly better angle. But I'm pretty sure you can just hold straight down the whole time. Let's actually factor check. Can you just hold straight down the whole time? No. Okay. So yeah, you need to do the down right. So yeah, I like to hold down for the first two jumps, and then basically when you do the super smash, hold down right. So here it is in sequence, and then you can make it up here. I'll show the jump one more time, because this is the hardest part. So just down, down, switch to down right for the camera shift, and then from here the trick is pretty easy. You just do that. This 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that per usual. Watch out for the momentum, because that urn, when it falls, it actually can affect your momentum in the air. So just watch out for that. Go to the right, and then we're gonna skid jump here. And then we're gonna make our way to the last urn. I should probably, and so let's just show it in full sequence real quick. Again, up right here, down, down, down right, 5 times. Watch out for momentum. I like to basically jump really high, like straight up really high, just to ensure that I don't get out of momentum. And then for this skid jump, So when we do the skid jump, I like to kind of hold in between the down left notch and the direct left notch. It kind of gives you a bit of a better angle, but honestly, I still haven't really figured out this angle. What you want to do is that you want to land on this, you want to super smash on this guy ideally. Because from here you can just kind of double jump up. I'll try to show it. I'm gonna try to just switch what I'm doing here a couple times. Almost like that. Oh, I don't want to stop the current emulation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. But you're basically just really just extending your jumps here. And so, yeah, you basically have to extend it really long into the in between the down left and the left notch, and then you'll hit that trick. That's basically what I did. Is I just really extend it. Yeah, you basically have to have a max length double jump super smash. Okay, well I know how to do that now, and now you know how to do that. So when we hit this last urn, I like to hold direct right into the direct right notch, and then as soon as we land, we basically just land B dash and then jump again, just making sure you're not skidding into this next room. And then in between the down left and the left notch, skid off, skip the cutscene. And again, if you skid in that previous room, you will not be able to. If you skid after you hit that final urn in the previous room, you just won't be able to. You won't be able to do the skid. And so here we're just going to do basically a lot of the same here. Get past this guy. Just aim your head away from him. Move around him. Go up to the left here to this warp gate. This warp gate is just synced with this warp gate. They copy and pasted the code so you can warp there, even though you haven't activated this warp gate. And then now we're right next to the Green Ghost boss fight. But before we get to the Green Ghost boss fight, we want to basically just run it down here and just collect some of these snacks. Get hit by this guy, hold direct left, and then get around him. Doesn't matter if you get hit again. We're death abusing off of this guy anyway. And then we're going to go back to the beginning of the level, hold left and spam X, and then we will be in Green Ghost Room. So, and then we're going to make our way into Green Ghost Room. We're going to do a slight snack alteration and just a little bit faster movement here. We're just going to kind of single jump for that snack box, double jump here, and you can actually just walk past this ghost. You don't have to wait for him. I just told you to wait in the beginner guide just because it's just easier to get around him if you wait, but you can actually just jump straight up. And then here, Green Ghost, we just need 3 hits to kill him. And it's actually slower to pause storage after Green Ghost, so we're actually not going to do a pause storage after Green Ghost. I think my current world record, I actually do a pause storage after Green Ghost. And my current world record is a 30:47, by the way. I actually do a pause storage after Green Ghost, but that's actually slower. It's actually faster just to do the beginner way where we don't do a pause storage. So we're not going to do a pause storage. And basically, when we get the 3rd hit, and then we're going to double jump over here. There is a thing that you can do here where you can actually press X here before the cutscene happens, and then fade and basically initiate the fade before this cutscene plays. I don't like doing that because Daphne has a variable time from when she walks from, depending on what coffin she's on, she has a variable time of walking there, and basically if you exit too soon, you just Hello, future Nestani here. I did not explain what an was. So what an is basically when you leave the Green Ghost boss fight room before the cutscene plays. So if you leave the room before the cutscene plays, you will get credit for killing the Green Ghost, so your percentage will go up and the game will behave like you have defeated Green Ghost. But what happens is that you don't get the umbrella invention, and so if you don't get the umbrella invention, your run is dead. And your run's dead because you need the umbrella invention to do BKE, you need it to do like all the tricks in the rest of the run. We use the umbrella all the time. So if you decide to do the fade and go for it and you want to learn the timings or whatever, just be very, very cautious, because if you leave too soon, your run's automatically dead. Again, I've had a couple runs that I've been going for that I've been dying, that I've lost to ing, so I just don't recommend it personally. But yeah, ing is just leaving the Green Ghost boss fight room too soon so that you clear the Green Ghost and you can't refight the Green Ghost essentially, but you get the credit and you don't get the umbrella. So yeah, anyway, back to the video. And then basically after that cutscene, you just want to press A and and just exit. You can actually exit before the text pops up about the umbrella where you just saw me press A twice, and then you can just go ahead and leave and then be in Mystery Machine. And then that is where we're going to end part 3. And then in part 4, we're probably going to cover all of Manor. I don't know if I'll have to split it up. I don't think I will, so we'll probably just include all of Manor in the next video. And then, yeah, thanks for watching.